What's going down, everybody? Welcome to Broke Ass Strongman Gym. Going to go over a little bit of Atlas stone loading and show you what you need to do, what you should be doing, and a little bit of tips that I use in order to make sure that my stone goes over the bar. Stay tuned, bud. All right, y'all. Welcome back. First things first, I want to go over a little bit of the gear we're going to be using. First of all, you don't need them, but if you have them, might as well save your forearms a little bit. I'm wearing some Victory stone lifting sleeves, some stone sleeves that you could buy at Starting Strongman. That's where I got mine from. And we're using a little bit of spider tack on our hands just for a little bit of ease in lifting. By all means, you do not need any of this stuff. It helps. And when you're training for strongman, training for competitions, every little bit you want to use, because it's that little nudge, that extra rep that you're going to use in order to get first. All right, remember everybody, lifting this Atlas stone, it's a simple thing. It's actually pretty safe. The way the stone is curved actually protects your back while you do it. Once you're lifting the stone and you're curved over the top of it, you're bent over, but your spine is still in a straight position, and you're not doing any side-to-side wiggles, so you don't have to worry about it destroying your back. So when we set up, and we'll call this a setup, we're setting up with our feet on either side of the stone. Make sure you take the stone, cut it in half, visually cut it in half, place one foot on each side with your calves, the inside of your calves touching the stone. Once you have that in position, or once you have that position, you can now drop down. You're going to drop down in a full squat, or lower than a regular squat, so that that's where your body's going to be positioned. The way that I like to position the ball, I'll roll it over onto one side, stick my hand in there, wide open, stick my hand in, let it roll back onto it, roll it, or continue rolling the other side to where my hands are almost touching underneath. The bigger the ball, the more far apart my hands are going to be, but as close as I can get it comfortably. That's going to lock me into a position and marry my body one with the Atlas stone. Once I'm into that position, before I lift it, taking a big belly breath, I'm holding it in tight, dropping my butt down. That way I'm in a good, safe position. Once I'm in that safe position, I'm deadlifting up. Once the ball, or the Atlas stone, passes my knees, that's where I'm going to roll it into my lap. When we're setting up on the stone, we want to make sure we cut the diameter of the stone in half. That's where we're putting the center of our foot, or at least the center to the front knuckle of your big toe is where you want to put in the center of the stone. If you have it off, if your foot's a little bit too far forward, when you lift it up, it's going to roll away from you. If you're too far back, same thing, you're going to pick it up and it's going to roll forward. So you want to make sure you get that center of gravity right in the middle of the stone is where you want to put your feet. And what I like to do is I like to make sure the inside of my calves are touching the stone. That way I know that I'm in a good position to where once the stone comes up, I can close in and I can lap the ball nice and easy. All right, we're going to show you right now. Now we're in the lap. Once I'm here, like I said, it's the second part of it, is it's positioned in my lap. I can breathe, I can do everything because the Atlas stone is now supported by my legs. So what I can do is reposition my hands over the top, over the top. This is where you want to be so that the Atlas stone stays high in your chest. Once that happens, we're going to extend up with our, finishing our squat up. We're extending, popping the hips up forward and bringing the stone, rolling it up our chest and over the top of the bar. All right, now that you've done all that, if you got it over nice and safe, now just from here on out, just building higher and higher, getting heavier and heavier with your lifts. Most competitions are going to either have a stone over bar, which this is. Most of them are done for 1 minute at a time, where it's just The stone goes over, comes right back to you, back over, rep after rep for 1 minute. Then you have other ones where they're progressive loads, going from platform to platform at higher increment and different weight levels of stones. Or you just have the loading to a platform, just single load for the heaviest stone. So you'll have different types of stone loads. It's just going to be up to the coordinator of the competition to decide on which stone load is going to be for your competition. So hopefully you stay safe out there. Load with safety. Remember, use your gear if you need to. There's no need to hurt yourself in training. Let's face it, that's what competitions are for, to get hurt. Test yourself often. Remember, believe in yourself and them stones will go over. Thanks everybody for joining us here today. Remember to follow and like us on YouTube, Broke Ass Living. We've got lots of content we're going to be putting out with different aspects of stuff. Who knows what it might be. It'll change from day to day, but it definitely will be a lot of gym stuff. Also, check us out on our Instagram page, Broke Ass Gym. Like and follow. You'll see where the next competitions here in the Arizona area are going to be at. Whether it's California, Utah, New Mexico, Southern Nevada. You'll find out when they are, because we'll be training for them here at the gym.